Greetings and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about the size of my hair. I was contemplating with myself for a while and I finally decided that I do want to grow the size of my hair back out again. And I'll just go over some of the reasons, my pros and cons. So one of them was my glasses. I was thinking, with the size shaved, it's easier for me to do my hair because I don't have to take my glasses off to do my hair and I could see better. But then I was also thinking, well, I had to do my hair with my glasses on for a lot longer than I've been doing it with the sides cut. So I don't think it would be that much of an issue because I really do want to grow the sides out. And then it's just easier was another pro for me keeping the sides cut, as far as doing the hair because there's less hair, and then also my scalp issues, you know, it's easier for me to deal with my hair when it's not all of my hair. But I think those were the two main reasons. Another thing I was considering is the fact that the last time I grew my sides out, the middle had already been growing for about 8 months. So it was about October 2023 to August 2024 was when I grew it out. But before that, I was growing it for 8 months. As compared to now, I've been growing it for about 4.5 months. So I was thinking it might look kind of weird when it's growing out. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, either way, it's going to reach that point where it's going to be awkward. So I might as well just go ahead and start now because when I did it that time, it wasn't long enough to cover the sides. And right now, it's not long enough to cover the sides either. So I don't think it'll be that much of a difference. I think it's worth it to just go ahead and grow the sides out. The biggest issue is just going to be myself because I am very impulsive when it comes to my hair. And if I think about cutting it, 9 out of 10 times I will cut it. And I need to stop doing that. That would be my biggest obstacle. But the other thing I was thinking about was whether I wanted to start locks or just see how long I could get my hair to grow because the last time I actually let my hair grow was before I ever cut it. So 2015 was the first time I cut it. And since then I've just been cutting it on and off. After that, I did let it grow for about 2 years, a little over 2 years, I think, yeah. Because I was trying to donate my hair because I was like, well, I just cut my hair the first time and I didn't donate it. I'm like, I could have donated it. So I was like, let me just go ahead. So I grew it out and then I donated it. But since then, that was in about 2018 when I had cut it to donate it. I haven't grown my hair out very long. Yeah, not more than 2 years, I know that for sure. Because of my impulsiveness. And I am going to try to not cut it. I mean, I was doing pretty good when I did grow the sides out the one time that I did, which was I grew it up until August of last year because I just had an impulse to cut the sides back off. And I've explained that story, but I feel like if I didn't cut the sides off, I probably would have still been growing my hair right now. But that's the goal. I know, my mother, her hair is like almost down to her waist. My grandma, her hair is like probably like about up to here if you stretch it out. And then that's my grandma on my mother's side. And then my great grandmother on my mother's side, my mother's mother, she had really, really long hair. Even though I never got to meet her, I just seen pictures of her. Her hair was like down to her waist. And, I don't know what my point is where my hair would naturally stop growing or, the growth phase or the hair growth cycle would allow my hair to grow because I've never tested it. So I would like to see how long I could get my hair, but the issue is I also want locks. So it's like, You know, I could go 3, 4, 5 years growing my hair maybe, and all that time my hair could have been locking. So that's the only decision I have to make. I have about 8 months to a year, probably about a year to make that decision, and I will let you guys know. But I think I'm leaning more on the end of just going ahead and locking it whenever I do let it grow. And I would like to do micro locks. I just have my hair in mini twists right now because I like the look. And that's another thing I was contemplating too, was what type of locks I would want to do, because I did micro locks and I really like those. But I also like seeing like the bigger locks. Like I don't want them to be huge, but you know, like traditional locks, but on the smaller side, because they just look like box braids to me. And I like that you could just style them like box braids. I mean, you could do the same with the micro locks, but micro locks, they have, like I said, they're both just different. I don't feel like one is better than the other, which is why the decision is hard. But micro locks, they look more like loose hair, like, you know, look almost like a twist out or just like strands of hair, as compared to the traditional locks. Like I said, they look more like box braids, and I like the look of box braids, which is why I like wearing box braids so much. But I think that's it. Like I said, I have about a year to make that decision. I'll let you guys know if I decide to just start the locks or go ahead and see how long I could get my hair to grow. Also, what type of locks I'm going to do. But I forgot to say this before when I was talking about seeing how long I could grow my hair. It's like not just seeing how long I could grow it, but like seeing it at its full potential. Like, you know, I'm 27 years old. I know as you get older, like in your 40s, 50s, it's different for everybody, and the amount that it thins is different for everybody. But everybody I know that's that age, they said that their hair has thinned, whether it's a lot or just a little bit, it happens. So I want to see my hair long as it can be and as full as it can be. But I don't know if I'm going to do that because I really want the locks. So we'll see. That's all I wanted to say for this video. I made another video, but I was rambling a lot because I didn't have my thoughts together. I was just literally just saying reasons why or why not to grow the sides out, which obviously I decided, like I said, I do want to grow the sides out. So thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.